Hey YouTube, it's Dirty OM. I'm here to do a hair update as promised. I have a little surprise for you guys. I don't know if you can see it right now, but because of the lighting. But as some of you guys know who are following me on Instagram and who have liked me, on Facebook, I dyed my hair yesterday, and also this morning. Just had to do like a second round this morning, so hence why it carried over. So but let's start before. So I haven't made a lock video in a really long time, and some people asked me about it, and I was also thinking like I haven't done it in a long time. So that's why I'm doing it today. Let's see. I actually don't know the last time I made a lock video. Definitely months. Yeah, that's a long time. So I'm here and energized and ready to go. Even though I don't sound energized, I feel like. So over the past few months, my hair has done one thing. It has grown. I have one picture from a little while ago, from one time around when I dyed my hair, where my hair comes up to like right here. Now it goes all the way past my chin. So it's definitely growing a lot. You can see a lot of the new growth and everything. I actually really need to retwist it. It's funny because I was like, oh, I'm never going to let it grow out for this long again, and I am. So I'm trying to think the last time I retwisted it. I think it was either January or March, which makes a big difference. So, but yeah, I think it was in March. I don't know. Sometime when I got back from spring break. So I haven't retwisted in a long time, and I feel like it grew a lot faster between. If I did it in March, yeah, it seems like it's grown so fast because, I mean, in April I was like, dang, I started needing to retwist, but I had just done it a month ago. So my hair's definitely legit, and I guess I am leaving it in for like a couple months. Gonna do it when I get home. So at the end of the month, I'll be retwisting my hair. I'm still enjoying interlocking, as I always say. I haven't said that in a long time though. Still definitely happy with it. I actually was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, geez, what would my life be like if I still palm rolled? Because when I palm rolled, I twisted my hair every 2 or 3 weeks, and I can only imagine. I remember how frustrated I got. Like when I palm rolled, I was like, this has to be so neat, and now that I interlock, I don't care. And I think it's partially because I know interlocking takes so long, so there's no way that I'm about to be like, oh, it's so frizzy, let me sit down for 4 hours and do my hair. Like, no. Whereas palm rolling, I was like, oh my gosh, it's so frizzy, like I need to do this soon, and then it would obviously just start again, because palm rolling, especially if your hair isn't used to it, is sometimes a pain in the butt when it comes to unraveling. So I know your struggles if you palm roll. Yeah. But yeah, so interlocking is still making me happy. My locks are still really bumpy in some places. I know some people were like, you should palm roll. But like I have 165 locks. Like I don't have time to just go through and like like do that. And even if I do it like once, like it's not gonna make a difference. I need to be more consistent with it. I really don't have time to do that with every single lock. So I'm just letting them do what they do. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, or I'll be like, oh, I need to rub in oil, and I'll do it like that. But for the most part, like these locks have not been palm rolled in it like a year or whatever, however long it's been. Yeah, what else is there? I think that's about it. Oh, shampoos and moisturizers and stuff. So I use Dr. Bronner's. I have one of the bigger spray bottles, and the ones that have like the scissors on the sides, but it's like the taller one instead of it being this short. And I filled it up like Dr. Bronner's is probably like 3/4 of Dr. Bronner's or so. And then there is 3/4 of Dr. Bronner's, and then like 1/4 water. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I was gonna say 1/4 water, 2/3, whatever. It's mostly Dr. Bronner's, and then most of the rest of it is water. And then I have castor oil, the same Now Solutions castor oil as I had in the last video. And I they're like, put a few drops in your shampoo, but I kind of just like squeeze it out a few times. So probably like 2 tablespoons of that. And I use that. I just spray that on my hair, and then I get all of it saturated and squeeze it in and stuff. And I try and let it sit, because it's kind of well, one, I wanted to do a good job with cleaning stuff, with cleaning out my hair, and then since I had the castor oil in, it's kind of like conditioning it at the same time. And when you do it, I love it because you can feel it as soon as you spray it on and like really rub through, your hair automatically feels super soft. It like when I was washing the other day, it felt like a blanket. It feels really great. And the way that Dr. Bronner's works, it's not as, like, if you put water with it, it's going to be pretty soapy, but if you let it sit and look at yourself in the mirror, it'll look like you don't have any soap in it at all. Like, it'll just kind of like, the bubbles will go away and it'll just look like your hair is wet. So do it until that happens and you can feel how soft it is, and then rinse it out. I have been using to moisturize my hair. I have a bottle of pink lotion that I put castor oil in, and then I have a bottle of oils which include olive oil, grapeseed oil, castor oil, and almond oil. And that I kind of just like threw those all together so they're all working. And I've been doing that. I'll switch back and forth. I try and do the pink lotion at night before I go to sleep, and the oil is more in the morning. But I kind of am just like, I want to do oil today. Like, I put oil today in my hair. Well, I put the pink lotion in too because I've been washing and dyeing it. But I put a little bit more oil than I did pink lotion. So did that, and now to the dye. So my friend was like, oh, we should have a dye party, whatever. And the last time I dyed my hair was beginning of March, and I posted about it and stuff, but it didn't come out that well, so that's why there's no video or anything. But for some reason, whenever I'm with this friend, my dye always works really great. So the first time when I was actually like, oh my god, you guys, I'm blonde, like, I had dyed it with her. So now I'm dyeing my hair blonde, and then she was like, you should put purple in your hair, because she always has crazy colors. And I was just like, let's do it. So now my hair is purple. I decided to just focus on like these few locks. If you see my styles, like, a lot of times I like to have my hair off to one side, or like this is rolled, or this is in the pump. So I picked these few locks and really got them completely saturated with the purple, and then I kind of just rubbed it through here and try to focus more on the end. So it came out in some. There's actually this lock here, it's so tiny, so it's like really, really pink, like at the bottom half. So like it kind of scattered in the back, you don't see it as much. And then when I washed it, it was like one patch was like really pink right here, and then this lock was really pink, and then all these were like basically not. So this morning we wake up, she was like, we're gonna do it again. And I was like, okay, I'll do it too. So we put it in, and the purple is vegan dye. The blonde is the same Revlon that I used the last time, except it's a lighter shade. It's 03, but it's still the Revlon dye. The purple is some type of vegan dye. I'm not exactly sure what the brand is, but I'll find out. And yeah, so we just take it. It's in like a white bottle. You squeeze it out. You don't have to mix anything. You squeeze it out, completely saturated, and then I like put this up. Then we went downstairs, we ate, so we had it in our hair for like an hour because it doesn't burn or anything because it's vegan, so you can kind of leave it in for however long you want. Obviously not all your life, but like you don't have to freak out about it. So we had it in for probably like an hour, went back upstairs, put on caps. I obviously just had it like covering the top half of my head, and blow dried it for like 5 minutes each. And then we went to the bathroom, we're there for like 5 more minutes, and then we finally washed it out. And we washed it out with shampoo, which is something that she was like, oh, we'll wash it out with shampoo. But I never was able to ask her like what the significance of that is. So I'll find out the brand of the vegan dye that this happened with, the color for it that I used, and I actually kind of used 2 colors, but the colors of purple, and then why she said to shampoo it the second time. So yeah, so now I'm going to take you into the light, see if I can give you a good picture of my hair. Okay, I'm gonna assume that this is good. So I think you guys can see that. Hold on, handy dandy mirror to look at my camera. Yeah, so like this is actually the color of my hair. Like the lighting is not off. Like it's actually this pink. I mean, it's a little different in real life, but like yes, this is my hair color now.